It's the first week of January 1966 and the top 10 still reflects the Christmas charts from the weeks before. We've got Cliff Richard, Ken Dodd, the Beatles, the Kinks and Ken Dodd again. So jump into the Jukebox Time Machine with me and let's check out what the first number one of 1966 was. And first up at number 10 is the Kinks with Till the End of the Day. This rocky track, written by Ray Davies, entered the chart at the beginning of December 65, 6 weeks ago, and climbed up to reach number 8 next week, which was the song's peak position. It remained in the top 10 for 5 weeks and managed 12 weeks in the top 40 in total. At number 9 is the Barron Knights with Merry Gentle Pops.
Why not come and join us at the Pop Stars Christmas party?
This odd, light-hearted mashup of Christmas songs and contemporary hits with altered lyrics hit its peak position here at number 9, having been at number 19 last week.
It's in its second day. Donovan's playing Santa Claus.
It spent just 2 weeks in the top 10 and 7 weeks in the top 40.
Oh, come on, ye faithful.
At number 8 is the Four Seasons with Let's Hang On. This super melodic pop rock banger was still climbing up the chart here, eventually hitting its peak at number 4 in 2 weeks' time. It spent 7 weeks in the top 10 and 15 weeks in the top 40. And at number 7 is Liverpool comedian Ken Dodd with Tears.
Memories of a love.
This sentimental throwback number was a cover of Rudy Valley's track from 1930. It was also a massive hit left over from last year, where it spent an impressive 5 weeks at number 1 around October, November.
After all those
It had a long 17-week run in the top 10 and spent 24 weeks in the top 40. Well done, Ken, that's seriously impressive.
years have been my only consolation. Never go, never go without a capstan. Never go, never go without a capstan. Never go, never go without a capstan. Wherever you go, never go without a capstan.
And at number 6 is the Walker Brothers with My Ship Is Coming In. This is a typically dramatic and epic sounding tune from the LA trio. It went on to peak at number 3 2 weeks later. It spent a decent 8 weeks in the top 10 and 12 weeks in the top 40. At number 5 we have the Spencer Davis Group with Keep On Running. This upbeat classic was written and recorded originally by Jamaican singer-songwriter Jackie Edwards earlier in the year and produced by Chris Blackwell of Island Records fame. Steve Winwood and the boys went on to hit the number 1 spot in a couple of weeks, where it enjoyed just 1 week on the UK pop throne. It spent 7 weeks in the top 10 and 12 weeks in the top 40. And at number 4, strangely, it's Ken Dodd again, this time with The River.
Like the river forevermore.
This is another ballad harking back to an earlier era, but I couldn't find any information about whether it's a cover version or not. If anybody out there knows, please let me know in the comments.
You sighed, my darling. See my
It was on its way down the chart here after being in its peak position at number 3 for a couple of weeks. It spent 8 weeks in the top 10 and 13 weeks in the top 40.
But oh, I never knew.
At number 3 is The Seekers with The Carnival Is Over.
My
This lush acoustic-y ballad from the Australian group was based on a Russian folk song from 1883. It hit number 1 6 weeks ago, where it stayed for 3 weeks, becoming the band's signature tune.
The dawn is waking, and my tea.
It spent a solid 11 weeks in the top 10 and 15 weeks in the top 40.
For the carnival is over.
And stuck at the number 2 slot.
These are the in touch people, the people who own London. They have fun, they have style, they're in touch. They start the trends, they pick the places, they make the shows. This is their handbook, London Life. This week, London Life gives a cool survey of what makes the cool scene. If your face fits, you could win a holiday in Hawaii. Every week, London Life keeps you in touch with dating, drinking, dancing, drama. Get in touch with London Life, the handbook for in touch people. Out now.
And the song at number 1 this week, in its 4th week of 5 in the top spot, is The Beatles with double A-side single Day Tripper and We Can Work It Out. This gut punch of an offering from the Fabs was a particularly rocky-tinged onslaught. Both tracks hold up well against each other and they still sound just as fresh today. Despite the healthy stint at number 1, the single didn't stick around the chart for too long, with just 9 weeks in the top 10 and 11 weeks in the top 40 in total. And the song at number 1 in the US this week was The Beatles again, with We Can Work It Out. This track battled it out with The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel, which it swapped the top spot with a couple of times throughout January, like a little game of musical chairs.
We can work it out and get it straight.
And sadly, there's no hidden gem this week, unfortunately, because I just couldn't find anything that was exciting enough to highlight from the singles or albums chart. So why don't you take a look at the chart? I'll leave a link in the description below, and tell me in the comments what your hidden gem would be from the rest of this week's chart. So I guess that's it for this week. Join me next time for another trip in the Jukebox Time Machine, but until then, take care of yourself and peace.
While man plans to reach the moon, have beings from outer space already landed on Earth? The Sunday Mirror tomorrow prints the strange story of Barney and Betty Hill. Did they actually see a spacecraft? Were they really taken aboard and examined by doctors from another world? The Hill story has baffled scientists and doctors. Judge the evidence for yourself. Read about their fantastic experience in tomorrow's Sunday Mirror.
Meet gentle Johnny Ramensky, famous for his fantastic escapes from Scotland's toughest prisons. A wartime hero, yet he returned to his life of crime. What made him do it? The answer is in tomorrow's Sunday Pictorial.
The Sun is out, Britain's newest newspaper that millions are buying. Let's take a look at what is making and will continue to make the Sun so vitally different. First, new thinking, a brilliant new approach to journalism. Cutting out the flannel, getting to the heart of today's burning issues. Second, the pace-setters page for modern marrieds, highlighting what's new, vital and fashionable. Third, the Sun probe team to dig behind the big news items. Just 3 of the many reasons why today you should order the Sun, the only newspaper born of the age we live in.